everybody, it's Crafting Just Because with Chris Cowan, and we are jumping all in and playing with some of the Memories and More cards that are coming out in the new catalog. And for this project, I want you to pick 3 cards. So I'm going to pick these 3 cards. And then I'm also going to be bringing in a new punch that we got that's part of the Country Boutiques set, I believe. And then we're going to be playing with some Tahitian Tide, some basic white, and then I'm going to pull in the 6x6 2022-2024 in color 6x6 designer series paper. Okay, so what we're going to do is bring in our paper trimmer. Let me get this bag open because you will need this. Okay, so we're going to take our Tahitian Tide cardstock and we're going to cut it a card base. So we're going to cut it at 4 1/4. And then we're going to cut it by 5 1/2. Okay. Then we're going to take the other half of that piece and we need it 4 1/4 by 10 1/4. So we need to cut a little bit off the long side. Okay. And then we're going to score this piece as well. And we're going to score it at 3 1/4, at 6 1/2, and then at 9 3/4. Okay. Then we're going to cut a piece of the cardstock, and I want it 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And let's see here. I'm going to bring in one more sheet of that Tahitian Tide, and I'm actually not going to use the basic white. So let's bring in, oh no, we will use some basic white. So hold on here. Oh, I want to cut this at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And don't worry, all these measurements will be on my blog post, so you don't have to worry about that. I just wanted to show you a fun and easy way to use the Memories and More cards, making something different than using them for scrapbooking. Let me see if I have another, like a scrap piece of the Tahitian Tide without cutting into a piece. Ooh, I just might. Awesomeness. So I'm going to cut another piece that's 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then let's do 2 pieces that are 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. I want to layer this up. Okay, and then while we also have the trimmer out, I want to cut a 1/2 inch off this card on each end. And then I think that is all. Oh no, we need to do a little bit more cutting. I apologize. We are going to bring in, whoa, a piece of the Tahitian Tide. And I think I'm going to do stripes here. And I want to cut this at 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. Okay. I'm going to take away our paper trimmer for a moment, and then I'm going to cut a couple of the parts out of that Scrap of Designer series paper. And then I'm also going to do the same thing on some cardstock here. Okay. So we got all of our pieces. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to take the longer piece, which is that 4 1/4 by 10 1/4, and we're going to fold and burnish it, but we want to fold it in an accordion style. So I'll show you what I mean here. So we're going to go like that, then like that, and then like that. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our card base and we're going to layer the layers that we just made onto our card base. Okay. But first, I want to adhere this front piece to my card. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add adhesive to my little flap here. And I'm going to layer that down just like that. Then I'm going to open it up once I know it's kind of down. And I like to add my bone folder pressing there, just like that. Okay, so now we're going to layer our pieces onto our card base. This is one of my most favorite colors. I love it. You know what? I'm actually thinking now, I think I want to pull in another card because well, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. So let's see here. This was our front. And you know what? I didn't need to do an extra piece there. And then this was going to be inside. And oh, I think I want to cut that down a little bit more. So hold on, we're going to think on that there. And then, where's my other card? Oh, right here. And then I was going to put this card there if they want to put like a sentiment or who it's from. So let's go ahead and glue that piece down. And then let's glue that front piece down. So I take it back, you guys. I'm not going to use these layers, but I will use those on a different project. Let's cut this card down just a little bit. So I have it, it's 3 inches. I'm going to cut, let's do a 1/2 inch off each side. And then what we're going to do is we're only going to put adhesive on the 3 edges, all the way at the edge. Just like that. And then I'm going to place that there so you could put a gift card there or a tag. Okay. Then I'm going to add some ribbon. And this is probably going to discontinue, but it's still around right now. So I'm going to use it because I think it goes good with that Tahitian tied cardstock. Or the color, I should say. And then I'm going to cut that off. I wanted to get some of the product used up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer some hearts. And so I'm going to put dimensionals on the top and then one on the bottom. So it goes that my that ribbon or trim is in the middle there. And it holds it in place. Okay. And then I'm going to add just a little dot there. Kind of layer those up. And then we're going to do the same thing here, except for I'm going to swap it. I'm going to put this one up on a dimensional. Ooh, that's too big. Hold on here. This one up on a dimensional. And then this one just glued to the side. Okay, so that's our project. It's totally simple. That's why these Memories and More cards are so nice to have. Now, if you wanted to, you can use, you know, one of the sticker embellishments as well. Let's see if there's, oh, it does have a happy birthday. Let's do that. I want to add this happy birthday. So I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to put the happy birthday right there. Just like that. And it's just a quick and easy way to make a card using just a few supplies. We used some cardstock, and then this trim, and then punched out the hearts from our new punch. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's project. I look forward to crafting with you guys again next time. And until then, I will see you later, my creative peeps. Bye-bye.